Hello, everyone, and there's been a new and exciting bill that's been introduced to Congress, introduced by pro-crypto Senator Cynthia Lummis. That's right. It's called the Bitcoin Act. I know, creative, right? And it's a reintroduced bill. It's kind of like our bill last year, but this bill would allow the U.S. government to hold over 1 million Bitcoins. That's right. Now, the U.S. Reserve currently has about 183,000 Bitcoins from Silk Road. This bill will actually want them to acquire somehow or other 200,000 Bitcoins a year until we get to 1 million, but it does provide provision for them to actually hold over 1 million Bitcoin. However, it says acquire them in another way besides direct purchase. Now, that's really, really interesting. It has to do so as long as it's acquired through lawful means other than direct purchase. That means they can't send they can't really send SEAL Team 6 to your house, pwn you, and then take your Bitcoins. But they can use civil forfeitures, gifts made to U.S. or transfers from federal agencies, or even if states voluntarily want to hold their reserve with the federal Bitcoin reserve. Now, there's some fear in this because some people are like, well, this just makes them more likely to seize my Bitcoin because I'm a criminal. We all know how that goes. But I actually do think that, if they want to hold 1 million Bitcoin, that could not be so good for this altcoin stockpile that they've been talking about, because that altcoin stockpile specifically says that it can be sold. So if they actually want 1 million Bitcoin, one way is to basically acquire altcoins via forfeiture for criminals and all that stuff, and then you sell that altcoin to buy Bitcoin. I actually think that that's what that altcoin stockpile is eventually going to be for. It's just going to be liquidated to buy Bitcoin. That's why they specify that the Bitcoin reserve can't be sold and the altcoin stockpile can be sold. So, like I said, it's civil asset forfeiture, or perhaps states can actually voluntarily hold Bitcoin in the Federal Reserve. But it'll be in a different segregated account if states actually do that. So the bill actually is going to have new co-sponsors as well, with Republicans Jim Justice, Tommy Tuberville, Roger Marshall, Marsha Blackburn, and Bernie Moreno. Moreno got a lot of money from the pro-crypto lobby, so he was always going to be in there. Tuberville has been an advocate of crypto for quite a while, and I think like Blackburn's kind of been in that group as well. This bill represents America's continued leadership in financial innovation, bolsters both our economic security, and gives us an opportunity to wrangle our soaring national debt. So I actually think this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin, because they wouldn't really do this if they didn't actually want to acquire eventually 1 million Bitcoin in the span of 5 years, and they're just paving the way forth for that. Even though it's not going to be through direct purchase, I do think they'll shuffle around other funds and somehow acquire this Bitcoin. And the thing is, I think for foreign crime, the US is going to have a heightened interest in foreign crypto crime because they want to be able to seize that Bitcoin. Now, whether you think this is nefarious or not, whether you think the cops are going to break into your house and steal your Bitcoin for civil asset forfeiture or not, that's really up to you. Whether you think this is good or nefarious, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys tomorrow.